Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy, Naughty Libra. So I'm just laughing because I was totally in my zone and I just picked up the deck and I was going to start shuffling it. Oh, I should probably do a little intro or something. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and maybe Venus. There is an extended at the end of this, so there will be a blind spot reading to go with this. The link is at the top of the description if you are drawn to that. So Libra, we're going to look at your energy with my energy oracle deck. We're going to look at the energy that you're in right now, and then we're going to look at the energy outside of you. So this energy could be what you're moving towards. It could also, well, yeah, now that was such an interesting message. I'm getting that this could also be the energy of things playing out around you. Now this is the weird thing. Okay, this can be hard to explain, I think. I don't know. Take it how you will. So coming in to your reading, I'm doing the laundry. I'm looking like this because I'm doing laundry and I'm cleaning bathrooms and stuff today. So my around the house cleaning stuff look. So I was walking by, there's a picture of my grandfather's and my grandfather's. I actually only knew one of them, but that's weird. So and I make eye contact with his image and it was weird. It was like he was three-dimensionally coming out of the picture, like he was right there smiling at me. And then as I sat down, I have other pictures around and it's like he's staring at me, and I'm getting this really strong message to you that there is some very heavy ancestral energy coming through your reading. So that's tied into this energy outside of you, is the best way I can explain that. It's really weird. Like, it's a very, very strong presence that I'm getting for you. It could be a grandparent, it could be a parent, it could be an uncle and an aunt. It's someone that you knew. I want to say that. And it's interesting because when I caught myself, I said grandparents or grandfathers. Yeah, it was grandfathers. Because, well, obviously had two, but the one that I didn't know died when I was a year old. So I guess on some level I knew him, but not that I would remember. And so that's why it's kind of telling me whatever energy is coming through for you in this reading now, you knew this person, but they passed on. So take that as you will. I don't usually start a reading with that kind of a message, but it was there. It was there before I turned on the camera. So the energy that Libra is in right now, and then the energy outside of them, however that energy plays out. Wow, community is the energy that you're in right now. The energy outside of you is the angel of love. What did I tell you? That's crazy. Like, this is it's very protective, very maternal, very paternal, however that plays out for you. I don't want to say it's one or the other because everybody's different, but this is a very protective energy around you, and it is guiding you. It is guiding you and it is protecting you. And you're in the energy of the community right now. Oh my gosh, this entire reading is about ancestral energy around you. These are not people that are here. This is a really fascinating reading, guys. So, what's at the bottom? I thought I'm going to sneeze. Storm warning, yin and yang, caring connection, 6th chakra. Wow, and then look at that. What's in reverse? This is a very interesting reading. So, the storm warning, followed by yin and yang, balances in energy, balance in masculine and feminine, caring connection, 6th chakra, and then I stopped there because the next card is in reverse, and it's interesting that it's a broken heart that is in reverse for you. So there's a big change. The energy of this is there's a big change coming towards you. It's the reason for this reading, and I literally feel like this reading is not like whatever is coming through to communicate with you right now. I mean, almost like I feel like it has nothing to do with me. Like, I'm literally speaking on behalf of someone else, some sort of other energy. It's not very often that I want to say like ancestral energy makes itself known so firmly in a reading for me. I mean, I've done probably hundreds at this point of private readings and other readings, and I can think of maybe 3 times where it forced itself into a reading myself present. And there's been the odd time I've done a reading and I've specifically asked for a past relative to come through for someone. But this is like this is almost like shoved its way to the room into this reading for you. Okay, so let's see what this community energy is. Like I'm saying, this community is about the community that's around and supports you right now. This is ancestral energy. Look at this. The split is the High Priestess and the Magician. This is definitely like, this is energy that is in the dark zone. It's in the zone, it's behind the veil, it's where you can't go. And it's with the Magician, it's helping you to manifest. The community card for Libra. The community card for Libra. Wow, the King of Swords. Okay. The Queen of Swords. And the Nine of Wands. Aha, there's 2. Okay, this is so specific. Page of Cups is at the bottom. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Leave it at the Page of Cups. This is kind of like finding the Holy Grail, I'm getting. Reaching for the Holy Grail. A new beginning in the Holy Grail. It's like the elixir of life itself, I'm getting. And this leads to like a real new beginning here. But there's the energy of overthinking and stress, like sitting behind it. You may even have a grandfather and a grandmother. There's 2. There's 2 distinct energies. And I find it very interesting because we're getting the community card. So now I see it. I understand it. You're one of the people in this card. You are one of the people in this card. And these are like the ancestral energies, the King and Queen of Swords. And I wouldn't focus too much on the astrological energy of them or what they were in the lifetime that you knew them as. But this energy is serving you right now in terms of being very cut and dry, being very, very strong leadership energy, because you are the Nine of Wands right now. Like you feel like there's a lot that you've had to fight through. There's a lot that you need to continue to fight through, and kind of feeling like worn out. Like, I don't know if I can go much further with this battle when you get to the Nine of Wands. So this is a really interesting message, because this King and Queen of Swords energy is literally here to say like they have your back. So you're going through something. You have been going through something, I'm getting, Libra. You have been going through something that's been very difficult. And you still need to push forward. They're kind of here to push you forward. But now over here, so I'm going to see how this plays out with this Angel of Love. Because this is still something like sort of celestial. But let's see what comes out. I'm not sure if they're playing a part in this or they're trying to get you to that point. And I will say some of the questions that I will ask of them, I'll be clarifying that. Because this is also an opportunity to get messages from people that have passed. And that's a big opportunity. It's actually funny that this is coming up. I haven't done the fairies like in a while on Fridays because I'm not compelled to. So I try not to force things as a reader. That's part of the journey, right? Doing this. And one of the things that kind of came up for me was doing something for Fridays, and I was getting the message like allowing ancestrals to come through to communicate with you guys. It's kind of funny. I don't know if that's like a confirmation for me that I should do that as well. Five of Swords. Yeah, this is they're trying to move you over here. The Seven of Pentacles is at the bottom. There's a lot. It's almost like there's been so many tidbits and pieces of information, hurdles to go over and through to get to the right piece of fruit. And the right piece of fruit has a dragon on it. I have never ever seen this dragon in this card before. It always amazes me how that happens. I can be looking at these decks for like 2 years, and then all of a sudden I will see something that I've never seen. And there it is. There's the dragon. Do you see him up there? Right? And he's sitting on a piece of fruit that's not ripe yet. And you've been looking at other pieces of fruit that are ripe and you're picking them as you need to. It's like you're working your way there. That is a message for you somehow. There's something significant about a dragon. The dragon waits. I will pull clarify for that too. It might be something as simple as like there could be someone with a dragon tattoo. There could be someone born the year of the dragon. So the Angel of Love, the Eight of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Five of Swords. It's really interesting because this Five of Swords energy is moving to the Judgment card. I'm really picking up on that. And why I'm picking up on that is because it's the only sword energy. I kind of felt a need for whatever was going to come out over here to sort of watch for any sword indication, because you have the King and Queen of Swords right here that are supporting you as you move forward. And this Five of Swords, it's like trying to get you to this, sorry, I call that the Judgment, but it's the Justice card, which is your card. That changes a big perspective on that. They're trying to get you to what is for you. They're trying to help guide you. You are protected. I can't tell you that enough. Like, literally, the best way I can describe it is there isn't a damn piece of energy, person, anything right now that can come anywhere near you that isn't supposed to or has bad intention towards you. Because these two energies, there's really nothing that's going to go through that. That ancestral energy is really, really, I mean, they both have swords. And I see these two as so powerful because the wolf in this deck to me is often spirit. It's a spirit, these are spirit guides. This person has spirits back. Like, this individual has spirits back, right? They're right, like they're that's how confident, that's how powerful this ancestral energy is. And the Queen of Swords is immovable. You cannot, with that bowl in front of her, she's almost holding like this Taurian energy where it cannot be moved. Once the decision is made, it cannot be moved. It's just very, very strong energy. And then, so continuing on that path with the Angel of Love. So this does feel like another energy. This is something more celestial. You know what? I might even actually read it to you from this card, this book. Number 49. Is you're being guided and protected at the same time. Again. The Angel of Love. This beautiful angel comes with roses in her hair and rose-colored wings. She holds a rose quartz heart, radiating tender and loving vibrations, bringing you compassion and affection. If you're looking for new love, this angel brings a message of its upcoming approach. Or if you're longing for a deeper, more intimate connection with someone already in your life, she's here to say that far greater tenderness is available to you. Either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed inward, and the compassion that you demonstrate toward yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in a significant way. The angel of love is smiling on you and forging connections in the energetic realm. So there is like, you're definitely going towards something here. There's an awful, with the Eight of Pentacles, there's been a lot of work put in. Not just at your end. I'm really feeling like this is almost something written in the sky, like that can't be touched. It's so well protected. This can't be touched. It is justice. Like this is something that is meant to happen. And with this Five of Swords sort of being like redirected in this direction, it feels as if you may have been on a path at some point and then you were diverted from this path. For whatever reason, maybe the energy wasn't right. Something wasn't right. But it's almost like now it's time to go back down that path. And when I say path, it doesn't necessarily mean, oh, it's an ex-partner or something like that. It could be the philosophy of what something was that you wanted and now it exists. Like it could be at that level. I'm going to actually clarify the dragon on that one pentacle. Can you tell us about this dragon? The dragon on the, it's literally like the dragon that sits and wait for the pentacle that you're meant to pick. I believe, yeah, that's, yeah. Sorry, I'm using my Gustav Klimt tiny tarot deck. So I just like, I double check just because this is only the second reading I've done. And it's, oh wow, my gosh. This dragon on the pentacle. So you're getting the Eight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Seven of Wands with this dragon. It's literally like, it's funny that Eight of Pentacles comes out here again. There's something that, so this dragon is connected, either with a place you work at, something that you put a lot of work into. This Eight of Pentacles is interesting because, I mean, it's a couple holding each other and she's obviously pregnant. So they put the work in and they're birthing something new though. That's what I'm getting here, like something new. This dragon symbolizes something new that is about to be birthed. Right now, with the Hermit and the Seven of Wands, it's like it sits in the cosmos. There's some sort of energetic battle going on. There's some sort of energy that it's coming towards you. And you see how it's fighting like this bull-like. It can't move. Okay, that's what it is. It can't move. You're not being, oh my gosh, you're actually the dragon. You're actually the dragon, Libra. So something is in the same way that you're sort of working towards something, something is also working towards you. You're up here. I'm seeing you with this Seven of Wands energy. You're being held back by your Queen of Swords ancestor. They're intentionally holding you back. Great, because you have the Nine of Wands here, and then the Seven of Wands, this is what I see, this bull. This is like the symbol of that ancestor is holding you back. You want to go. It's like you want to go. You want to charge forward, but your energy is not right to charge forward. So you're held back in the cosmos, like in a cosmic way. Energetically, you are held back. So situations and circumstances play out here, and you're three-dimensional. to continue to hold you back until the energy is right. Because you are being led by the angel of love. And what did this tell you? Remember, either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed inward, and the compassion that you demonstrate toward yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in a significant way. See, it's almost like if your energy, yeah, the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands, your energy isn't correct to move forward into what this is. So if you're feeling held back or frustrated or exhausted, it's almost like waiting for the energy of temperance to come in. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't come up, but just saying it sometimes is enough for it to. All right. Now I'm going to ask specifically any message from the King of Swords to you. Any message from the King of Swords. Wow. The Ten of Cups. So this ancestor is someone who you would have had a lot of love and celebration with, but this ancestor is also like part of their journey with you right now is directing you towards love and celebration. Unions that bring this energy forward. This is how you know this ancestor. You know this ancestor through the Ten of Cups. This is a very loving, caring. This person would have been very loving and caring to you while you were alive. If you're thinking of someone and they were not, it is not that person. Like, this may not be for everybody, guys. This is one of those readings where it is very specific. But this person is also, this ancestor is also, this is the journey, is to bring you to the Ten of Cups. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, a message to Libra from the Queen of Swords. Wow. The Five of Cups. This ancestor, you would have known them as having suffered quite a bit. Of having disappointment and sadness in their life. This is an interesting balance. They're here. Wow. So they're here to clear this for you because they are so familiar with the energy, they lived it. So literally like two almost polar opposites, and one is depicted as male, one is female, king and queen, yin and yang. Ten of Cups and Five of Cups, right? This could have even been a couple. I mean, this could have literally been your mother and father, your grandmother and father, an aunt and an uncle. One of them could have been very jovial and the other one may have suffered depression or sadness or some sort of disappointment or loss. And here with the mask, it's like it's almost like they're exposing everything there is to expose about the Five of Cups. Emotional things did not play out the way we planned they would or hoped that they would, that leave us in disappointment and feeling loss and lack. They wear that mask. They wore that mask for you in a lifetime so that they could work with you from the other side at this point in your life. The Nine of Wands, this is you. This is you about something in your life. The Nine of Wands. What is this? Oh, it's the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, trying to get this new beginning, trying to get a brand new real beginning here. That's interesting. We have this Egyptian art, like, well, artwork. It's all Gustav Klimt's artwork. So there's some sort of connection to Egyptian. I mean, this is going way back. This is a really this is not the kind of reading I thought we were going to get, guys, but it's a very ancestrally deep reading. You've done this before, I'm being told. You've done this before, but not on this level. Yeah, you've done this before, but not on this level and not so much on your own. This is almost like this is the first lifetime doing what you're doing, what you're trying to work towards. This lifetime is the first time doing it literally like alone. Most of your ancestors are on the other side. And this is almost like a new way to learn how to manifest and how to move forward and how to create new beginnings. I'm going to clarify the storm warning. It's sitting, there's your underline, right? The storm warning is the Ten of Pentacles. I want to get a clarifier for that. The Ten of Pentacles, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles with the storm warning. The Ten of Pentacles with the storm warning. It is the, yes, the, oh, wait, no, that's Judgment. Yeah, that's Judgment. Oh, wow. So it takes me a second because it doesn't say what these are, these major arcana. So I just have to quickly go, okay, 20 is Judgment. So it is, it's like a rebirth. It's a new beginning. It's making a choice for a new beginning in like your home life, in your home, in how you view your home, the stability of your home. You're sort of redefining what that is. You're creating, because the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles is like it, baby. Like that's it. It's as if the Ten of Cups sits behind the Ten of Pentacles, it's almost really, to me as a reader, it would symbolize a union, a family, a connection that is literally like unbreakable. Because you can have the Ten of Pentacles, but it could be built on false parameters. It could only be built on pentacle energy. It's not built on the utmost happiness and loving connection that there could be. So it has cracks, and it could crack open and turn into the Five of Pentacles, right? Like where it's over and people feel disconnected. So the Ten of, like this is the rebuilding, like rebuilding of this concept. If you've had this before and it failed, if you're in it now and you're trying to make it better, you're going to make it better, and you're also going to have it again, but it's going to be like solid. It can't crumble. That's what this Judgment is. And you've done this before, and I really see that. Like there's so many bodies here in this Judgment card. It's kind of coming back to me with that you've done this before. It's almost as if part of your journey in lives has been to push the parameters and evolve the concept of home somehow. And you think about that, like, I don't know, even as far back as Egyptian times, perhaps. I mean, humanity's been around for thousands of years here. But this is new for you in terms of doing it on such an energetic level without a lot of physical influence. You really have to work, this is your job, you really have to work in a spiritual, intuitive level to make this three-dimensional. Because it's almost as if you're proving on some level to yourself or others or the universe or your ancestors or karmic that energy can become reality. Energy can become reality. Oh, jeez. Lily scared me. Is it close to... Oh, yeah, it's close to dinner time for Lily. Hi, honey. I'll make you dinner. That's a good girl. Can I finish the reading? girl. I do. You want to come and say hi? Come say hi. Lily wants to say hi. Come on. That's a good girl. Oh, you're cute. I love you. I love you. You love me? Just get the camera. You want to look at you? Just want to look at mommy. You just want to look at mommy? Yeah. I know. I'm going to give you some. I'm going to feed you. Yeah, see, she's trying to smooth talk me. Oh my God, she's cute. Cute. She's the only one that's allowed to touch my cards because her energy is so pure. Energy's more pure than mine, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, you just want to lick the cream off my face, you know. Okay. Yeah. Was it too serious? Was the reading too serious, Lily? Was it? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Well, if you let me finish it, I can go make your dinner soon. I can make your supper. Yeah. You gotta wait though. Okay, they want to see this. All right. That's a good girl. Okay. That's a good girl. I love you. Go lay down and make your supper soon. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you a treat later. She's persistent. Okay. Oh, there she goes. She's good. She's a good girl. Just food is her favorite thing. It is her favorite thing. Well, she can't have anything else to do. So okay, sorry. All right, we're back into the reading. We had like a little Lily intermission there. Yeah, okay, so I think that was also a sign with whatever I was conveying. We're done with that. So going on to, I want to see what, you know what? I want to see what this angel of love, I just want to get I'm getting the message that I know exactly what. The Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Angel of Love, the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Wands is, oh wow, this is like, there's so much, yeah, it's all this feminine energy. This is also the journey of the feminine. Even if you're, like, you identify yourself as masculine or male, it's the feminine aspect of you that is being challenged here. It's the nurturing, the sensitive, caring, compassionate, the yin. It's the yin energy here in this experience that is being guided and led. It is sort of the, with the Nine of Pentacles into the Six of Wands, and it's just all this feminine depiction right here. It is the, I'm getting the reclamation of, the reclamation, the reclaiming of sovereignty for the feminine. This is a sovereign claim for the feminine. Feminine. Did I say that right? I'm hearing cinnamon when I say that. And the Six of Wands is the victory in this. So you're being guided. It's almost like yin energy. Universal yin energy is supporting you to strike up a balance in creating a sovereign balance for feminine. The Justice card. The Justice. The Magician. Yeah, this is all about manifestation. This is a really deep reading, guys. Like, and it's a feminine again. I know he does a lot, but yeah, you know, like that's masculine, feminine, feminine, masculine, feminine, feminine, masculine, feminine, masculine. Like, there's a lot of masculine energy in this deck. But this is all about, like, yeah, it's very interesting. You may even, okay, so rebuilding to this Three of Pentacles, you may even be it's almost like allowing the feminine to have the most sovereignty in a situation. Is kind of what I'm hearing. Is to have the most sovereignty in the situation. And I'm just using the word sovereignty. I don't want to say, I I'm trying not to sound, it sounded like a card fell out. Like you could be the biggest breadwinner. Like just put it sort of like that in building this. There's definitely like some huge switch here. There's some huge switch, but it also, in that sense, it also, there's a balance in yin and yang right there. It allows those that sit in more feminine energy to be, to claim more masculine energy, but then it also does set more masculine energy up to have the potential to be more nurturing. Right? And I'm only getting that because I'm just thinking, okay, typical breadwinner is someone who is like, you know, works the most hours, puts in the most, like has often like a very large weight on their shoulders. Okay, making sure the bills are paid, making sure this looked after, making sure that I've got to carry all these, I've got to feed all these mouths. Like there's definitely, this is a really, gosh, this could almost be like a collective reading, but I don't know because this feels very specific, guys, about this ancestral energy coming forward to speak to you. The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, there's some sort of energy there. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, okay. I gotta look because it's all coming back, right? The Seven of Pentacles has already been out once because it's an underline with the dragon. And then we've got the Seven of Wands as an energy. You're being held back on purpose. You're being held back on purpose. Because I'm getting this Eight of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. Like, this is feeling like confined. You can't move, but this is why. And it's telling us, look at the Seven of Pentacles. Remember that the fruit has to be ripe. Almost like you have to be ripe. There's got to be a better way to say that. Like, your energy has to be right. This, whoever, whatever this is that's coming towards you will get there. But almost like when the fruit is ripe, when the timing is ripe. This is, because this is all about energy, guys. This is really, this is a lesson in energy for you and many others. It's changing. Oh, wow. This is making sense. Like last week, there was so much with the Hierophant and the Eight of Swords, because that's what you're doing. And at one point I got the message, the way to get through the Hierophant is like a back door, is like disguising yourself as a page. Because if you're in a church and there's a bunch of adults, you all have to behave. You know, this is energy that's familiar to the Hierophant, that you have to sit properly, you have to do this is expected. But if you can disguise yourself as a kid, you're allowed to play in the background. And through doing that, this is almost like an energetic way to come in and change yin and yang parameters as they play out right now here. Because there's an awful lot of, like, I'm just gonna say male-dominated energy that's running the world and will not loosen its grip. This is like an energetic play to get right underneath that, right under that radar. That's really interesting. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, like whatever you're doing, is playing out in your personal life, but it's playing out in a bigger arena as well. It's like creating a path that's never been created before, and then others can follow it. The Three of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. Yeah, you have to go back and you have to collaborate with something that you got sidetracked from before. And again, it's the feminine doing that. I think I've pulled everything I'm going to pull out. The, that's because it's different in this one. It is. This is the Justice card at the bottom. The Justice card. I always think of it as 11, but some decks are different. Sometimes it's the Strength card is 8. This is the Justice card is 8. So that's very symbolic too, because that's like infinity. This is infinite. my musical appliances. All right. Let's get you a fairy oracle card as we exit this reading. Wow. You have the wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. Oh my gosh, to have that come in right after my appliance just played that little note. Isn't that interesting? This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. I want to say too, like, listen for the call of birds. Even make a point of listening to music where flute is played. It may open up. You're going under the radar with something here and changing energy. Changing energy and expectations. Changing Hierophant. You're changing the Hierophant. And it has to be under the radar. So you're going to get signs and synchronicities that are not that obvious, I'm hearing. The bottom is friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. That's interesting. So yeah, well, see who's around. I was gonna say, I gotta go feed Lily, but yeah, that was interesting. I gotta feed Lily and I gotta do the extended. I probably have to feed her before I do the extended or she's gonna be upset. So maybe I'll see you at the extended or maybe I won't. Either way, it'd be nice to see you here next week. Until next time, Libra, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.